What did you think of Shirley Chisholm's determination or decision to run for president?
I thought it was a great idea. I was not in a position to really support her at the time, because that was during the time I was running. But I thought it was great, and I thought it meant a lot to young people. And it was really very significant.
But at the same time, she had pointed out that she was disappointed at the relative lack of at least public support from some of her black colleagues in Congress.
Right. And I can understand that. But we all had certain obligations in terms of what we were working on. And my view was I would help her and support her, but that didn't mean that I had to also have a realistic approach to some of the political issues that I had to face. And certainly I welcomed her into my district, did all kinds of things like that, and helping in that sense. But I was not out at the forefront of her campaign.
And so
it was questioned whether or not it was a real serious campaign. It was a symbolic campaign, and I think everyone accepted it as a serious campaign. I don't think that she honestly believed she was going to be elected president. She may have, but I don't think so. But I know that she realized that the kind of things she was saying are things that needed to be said in a presidential campaign. And what she stood for needed to be said and needed to be seen in a presidential campaign. And I thought this was very important.
On the other hand, there's the pragmatic reality of politics.
That's
that you
true.
You have to do certain things to represent.
Or you
your
wouldn't even be there. In California, if you don't have if you aren't identified with a candidate, you don't even go to the convention. You couldn't vote one way or the other.
Well, Shirley's one of the more memorable quotes from the interview that Camille did with her was Camille asked her, I think, what if there's one thing that you could point to that caused you difficulty in your political life, what would it be? And she said, men, just men, black men, white men, yellow men, just men. And she was adamant about that.
Right.
Why do you think your experience was so different?
I don't know. As I said, I went to school, and I was a political science major, and I went to law school, and my whole education and training and everything was in a different context. And when I went to work, she was in teaching, and she was in education. I was in law, at a time when these were very different kinds of professions. Sometimes also it's a matter of each person's personality is different.
And she was also someone who certainly did not suffer fools well.
No, she did not suffer fools.